Good evening. A spike in home values on the annual tax assessment has concerned some homeowners in Anchorage who feel the assessment is just too high.
Joe Allgood has tonight's top story.
Anchorage homeowners received that little green card in the mail that tells them how much their assessed value is for 2026. And some were shocked by the increase. Increases of 20 to 30, even 40% for some homes, raising the concern that property taxes will skyrocket. This was all calculated using figures on the municipal property tax database.
40% in 1 year. I mean, we're talking about people on fixed incomes. You're increasing, depending on their mill rate in their area, you're increasing their annual taxes $1,000 to $3,000. It's substantial, and this really does need a review and a second check.
Anchorage Assemblymember Keith McCormick posted a video on social media Monday saying the municipality contracted a different consulting firm for assessment, leading to the spike.
That is why we're seeing broad swath increases in certain areas and not others. Like I said, I'm no assessor by trade, but the outcome we're seeing here is not one that I'm seeing as accurate or beneficial for the community at this point.
The municipality says there was no substantial change.
Was there a methodology change? There wasn't. There were a few things that changed this year, which is that this is a technocratic process, and the assessor's office is always looking to match national standards and implement best practices. This year, the assessor's office did a better job of incorporating neighborhood data into the assessment process.
But was there a political intent behind the change? They say no.
All things being equal, double property values, you're only going to depress the mill rates and you'll end up in the same place tax-wise.
But if a homeowner feels the assessment is inaccurate, both McCormick and Falsey encourage homeowners to begin the appeals process. The deadline to submit is February 11th.
But on the back, it does tell you all the things you can do. You may file an appeal by the deadline on the card, but you can also just call the assessor's office. And this is not your tax bill.
Joe Allgood, Alaska's news source.
And we are still learning on how many homes are affected by this increase, and more coverage will, of course, follow.